Look at your puppies.
What the hell, buddy? What are you doing there?
You scuts got lucky.
Yeah, we almost murdered.
Word is murdered. That's what he said. Sheesh, no use being pediatric.
Oh, crap.
Would kill a lot of you. Not you. Mr. Big Words. Nope. Lady H wanted you alive.
Not too alive.
Well, then you have failed your mission. Miserably. Peter Quill. These lackluster bounty hunters claim Lady Hellbender hired them to kill us.
Hey, we ain't no slouches. We're part of a league now.
No, no, no. Not a league. It's a legion.
What's the difference?
Don't know.
You said yourself she'd hunt us to the end of the universe.
I had hoped she'd send a monster. Not these two.
We would have murderized you.
But don't worry. There's more coming.
Murderized.
A silver lining.
Yeah, that's great, Drax.
Won't be long in these clabber traps.
Not us. Mm-mm. Friends will be breaking us out soon.
Real soon.
Then you'll wish we did kill.
Be silent.
Ball keeps getting in the way. Alright, I got a circle. Oh,
Hey, this is a big mistake. I'm innocent. Cosmo, are you out there?
Cathmo
Cosmo!
and Yellow. Gamora.
Nice that you finally showed up. Would have been even nicer if you didn't abandon me in the first place.
I never left.
1 minute we're having a great time, and the next... Wait a second, did you use me as bait? Huh. Well, your plan worked. A little too well, seeing how we're in jail now.
We're all in prisons of our own making, Peter.
Alright. Nothing over there. Oh, camera.
Hello? Cosmo? I really need to use the bathroom.
Yeah, get your mitts off of him.
Got y'all too.
Ow! The little bugger just scratched me.
Oh, I'll do more than that. I'll murderize you.
Hey, guys.
Murderize
Expect to
you.
see you here.
Yeah, cram it, Flatnard.
Flatnard?
Yeah, and a scruff chewing one too.
Shut up and get in there.
Come on, dude. What's your problem?
You are. That's why we quit. Yes, you did. Now stop talking to him.
Rocket, buddy, come on. We had a good thing going. You and Groot are better than 2-bit bounty hunters.
Scoff.
What did you say?
Scoff.
I said scoff.
You don't say scoff, you just scoff.
You
Oh,
just
so now I don't
scoff.
express myself proper like? You know what? You're a real piece of... What do you think I was gonna say? I'm ruffing that too.
I mean, man.
What? You rough in front of me? I told you a bajillion times, I'm not a ruffin animal!
What are you talking about?
You
What are they wolfing for? Cutscene.
Sorceress, this.
Where are we?
You ought to have been still on nowhere. Cosmo! How you doing, buddy? We were
Cosmo
just
got
about-
purpose.
Guardian of Galaxies will tell Cosmo why they broke into Continuum Cortex. Or Cosmo will conjure worse psychic warlike.
Broke into the...
The gulag.
Do not feed Cosmo. Get biscuits, Peter Quill. You work with Blood Brothers.
My bad, forgot to put my phone on vibrate
So
again.
pesky raccoon and sentient tree friend can use Continuum Cortex. Cosmo also know Guardian of Galaxies have Nova Tracker on ship.
Okay, I'm sure it's just one big misunderstanding. Right?
Stick up for my little buddy.
Right.
We're here because something happened on the...
Guardian of Galaxy were on Nova Rock.
Yeah, we went to find Centurion Corral and pay our fine. Why?
Strange transmissions spreading across galaxy like rabbits in springtime. Cosmo sent many team to investigate. none return. Now Nova Rock, sending same signal. Guardian of Galaxy will tell me what they saw.
The Nova Corps were killing each other.
It was like they were drinking funky juice or something.
Or joined the cult.
Yeah, during that ritual with the priest. They kept talking about a promise.
Fraternity of Raptors.
You understood that?
Cult of the Negative Zone. Universal Church of Truth.
Yeah, that guy.
That's them. That old man that's with them. His shuttle exploded on the Hallis Hope.
Grand Unifier Raker, leader of the Universal Church of Truths. That name ring bell for Cosmo. His old cult. Very powerful during Galactic War. Now, not so much.
You said the rock was transmitting a signal. What if the religion were somehow...
Yet, the Universal Church of Truths died with Goldskin God.
Let us investigate the Hallis Hope for you.
What?
You said none of your teams returned, right? Seems to me like you're short-staffed. And we want to find out what happened as much as you do.
We do.
So let us investigate for you.
Always a catch, Peter Quill. And not fun kind with Paul.
Ball.
What Guardian of Galaxies want in return?
Simple. Drop the charges. Contact Nova Corps HQ and get the World Mind to forgive our fine. Then we'll go.
It's not being so easy.
Face it, dog breath. You need us.
Us?
For now. Unless you got someone else stupid enough to go.
In Soviet Russia, Cosmo would not trust words of capitalist scum. But this is not motherland. And Cosmo no power of collateral. Guardianship, stay on nowhere.
What? You can't take our ship?
My ship.
How are we gonna find the Hallows Hope?
Ask Pesky Raccoon. Now come, essences of time.
So where are we going exactly?
To original settlement. From early days, before Kiva Group come.
You mean the first mining colony is still here?
Now abandoned, mostly. And highly restored.
Scarf. What is that?
This is the place you broke into.
Broke implies it took effort.
Wait, this is the Continuum Cortex?
Wait. Nope. I got new outfits. Now they all look like the Guardians of the Galaxy from the MCU.
We found Corel.
Where is she?
Nova ship currently in the leader system, orbiting Michael planet.
Contraxia.
Cosmo not surprised. Pesky Raccoon enjoy garbage planet.
Their restrooms do provide valuable information.
Entire planet now broadcast same.
I think it's the first time I walked faster than everybody else.
Understand purpose or intention.
All them bars, betting parlors, and brothels.
Maybe it's not such a bad thing after all.
Cosmo banned.
We can find Corel and save Contraxia.
Maybe we shouldn't make too many guarantees.
We're the Guardians of the Galaxy. This is what we do.
Yeah, we
I am
make
with you.
guarantees that we probably can't keep.
Of course. It was a rousing speech.
Bootlicker.
How many people know about this place?
Enough.
Is not broadcast across galaxy, but scientists come from many backgrounds.
If Thanos had known this was here.
Dead Titan King no longer concerned for Claus.
So, what is
crazy.
this, like another elevator?
They'll figure it out.
Please to stand back, Guardian of Galaxies.
That's a huge hand.
Some witchcraft is this?
I know. It's like they've never seen a giant trans-dimensional hand before.
Please to step in Paul.
I haven't
What
either.
if things go sideways? How do we get back?
With passport. Can communicate with Cosmo, and if emergency, bring Guardian of Galaxies back.
Better you take it than Captain Valor over here.
This time, investigate Nova ship. Use passport to report findings.
And you'll speak to the world mind? Get rid of that fine, right?
Cosmo do best. Good luck, Guardian of Galaxies.
Anyone
Whoa.
see any seatbelts?
You better not throw up this time.
This is...
Sorcery?
I was going to say dizzying.
You get used to it.
Are we in space?
We're somewhere between space, between dimensions, between time, between realities even.
What do you mean, between?
We could theoretically go wherever and whenever with this thing.
I'll walk
Even the
off.
places that don't
Nope.
exist, but do.
It's incredible.
What kind of name is Avengers?
Is that the game universe?
Is that sound normal?
Chitauri.
Normal. You ain't heard nothing yet.
Oh, Pat Benatar and Joan Jett watch over us.
Who are these gods you speak of?
Goddesses. Drax?
I am not the one laughing. It is obviously an ill omen.
Ride the fingertip.
Or it's an alternate reality.
Josh Brolin at you.
Definitely an alternate reality.
Hey, look! It's Spider-Man! Wait, is that Earth? Mom?
Come on, you're late for the prom is here. Come on in, Janie. Peter will be up in a second.
Really? Janie?
Okay, next stop, Palace Hope. Probably. Hold on, Groot. Here we go.
Sprite.
Sprite.
Here we go!
Wow.
You guys okay?
Do we look okay?
Well, hang in there. I'll try to restore gravity.
Oh, great. We're gonna be stuck like this forever.
Rocket, buddy, what am I looking for?
Drax, tell Scott Lord most ships use external power conduits to generate pseudo-gravity in hyperbaric airlocks.
The beast says to find a power conduit.
Right, and what do those look like?
What's that?
Tell him any vestiges of power should show up on his visor.
Might be just what we need.
Then pick it up already.
Ooh.
Found some kind of battery. Looks undamaged.
Could be useful. Someone tell Scott Lord to hold on to it.
Hold on to it, Peter Quill.
Now what do I do?
Something terrible happened here.
I'm not seeing anything useful.
Somebody tell him I ain't gonna do all his work for him.
Use your visor, Peter.
Oh. Guess this.
Okay, I got the battery installed, Gamora, but nothing's happening.
Seriously?
Fine. I'll tell him. Listen up, slug breath. Tell me what you see.
There's a blue wire and two connections, yellow and red, and one big green thing.
Don't touch the green thing!
Not a great time to start yelling, dude.
Okay. First, plug the wire to either connection. All we need is a little jump start.
To either one?
It's not brain surgery, just pick one.
I have begun to enjoy this weightlessness. It feels like when Hovat and I fell in love. We were shoved naked.
Where?
Here goes nothing. Oh, crap!
Should have picked triangle.
You touch the green thing, then it's you! Fucking great, Quill!
Oh.
Everybody,
Oh.
just
Excuse me. Do I get a new element? Shoot it. I'm gonna shoot it. Boom!
Gravity was not restored.
You had one job, Quill.
I did exactly what?
One job. One stinking job.
Impressive, Peter Quill.
I didn't know you could do that.
Neither did I.
Those firearms are becoming quite formidable.
Second time they've transformed like that.
Third,
If that was the third time, when was the first?
the day I was kidnapped. When my mom died.
We should continue our investigation for the dog.
We'll need to get this wreckage out of the way first.
Groot's right. Should move if we give it a jolt.
Should we call Cosmo? Let him know what we found so far?
What do you mean a code?
Cool.
Fine. Groot won't call the mud until we all agree on a code word.
Let's
Could
go.
be useful if we get cornered by whatever's on the ship.
How
Oh,
about Quill Kill?
Not covert enough. Must be something said in everyday
sweep the
conversation.
leg.
The code word is sweep the leg. And we should hold off calling Cosmo until we figure out what's going on.
We should also
Johnny
standardize
Lawrence.
our use of the term dog report item.
This is the only way out, but the door's got no juice. That'll do it.
Why does that keep happening?
There, you all felt that, right?
Yup.
The same thing happened when I tried to restore the gravity.
Dast. Looks just like what happened on the rock.
Indeed, it was a desperate attempt at a last defensive position.
Good bottleneck for it.
If this was a fight, then where are all the bodies?
Good point. There weren't any in the evacuation hangar either.
Maybe everyone escaped.
I wouldn't get your hopes up, Peter.
Okay, we need to get to Corell's office.
Someone tell Quill.
Come on, dude. Can't we just talk to each other? Knew this would come in handy.
See here.
You get a Nova passkey.
Nikki gave it to me, to keep it away from her mom.
We can sell that. It must be worth a couple thousand units.
It's back
Do you
here.
know what Nova Corps does to people who steal from them?
Look around. How much you want to bet there aren't enough Nova left to execute us?
What do you hope to find here, Peter?
Oh no. Please don't.
Well, there's a dead body.
Maintenance worker, Peter Quill.
No,
You seem relieved.
I am.
What the flark are you two doing? Let's go already.
That's all that's back here.
Now we're exploring maintenance tunnel.
I guess.
Can't hurt, can it? Better we check than miss something.
This place don't look too safe is all.
Oh. I swear it just went. Oopsie.
Perhaps Lady Hellbender sent a worthy beast to devour us.
I've used something like that before.
Wish I knew the layout of this tub better. Then we could figure out where this started. You know where we are, Gamora?
Not really.
They really
Nova
do talk
never
a lot
really
in
let
this
me out of
game.
their sight.
They had good reason not to trust you.
This again?
I was only stating that Nova's position of not trusting you was accurate.
The longer we bicker, the more we might miss.
Very inspirational. No wonder we've
Whoops.
been stumbling around in the dark.
Whoa, ho, ho, look at you, you sexy beast.
Stop flirting, Rocket. Is it supposed to be upside down?
Only if you wanted to channel all the ship's power up through the ceiling. Makes no sense to me.
How you know it's
Must be a
upside down?
reason. A bad one. Try that console.
We can use this to re-invert the core, or de-invert... Divert?
Rocket.
The console's safety locked because the mounting arms are retracted. If we can pop them out of them side panels, we can flip the core.
There's gotta be more machinery up there. Gamora, give me a boost!
Of course.
It is time
Here it comes.
for Peter Quill's mask to guide us with its mysterious power.
Definitely something up here. Yep, found the power cell. Hell yeah, it worked!
You know, them guns would make better engineering tools than weapons.
Nah,
Oh god. Wrong button.
Get back down here.
Okay.
Now let's see what we can. Oh, Scott.
Shall I do the honors? Lightning shots ricochet between enemies that are close to each other. Enemies hit by the lightning shot are incapacitated for a short time.
Guys, we've got incoming.
Yeah, more of them infected freaks.
man, I was hoping we'd find Nova Corps here, but not like this.
Now we know who inverted the core. Guys, Peter. Stupid missile! Time to sharpen my blade.
Hey, don't blink! This means you will need to stab harder! They have come to defend the core!
We ain't letting him flip it back over again.
Quiet down!
Will this be added to our permanent records?
This isn't Nova Corps! They can't hold us responsible!
Where's more?
Think of them as an invasive species group.
You got this one! What happened? Did we trip an alarm?
We cut power to their secret science project. They're gonna be pissed.
My great strength goes underutilized!
Reckless tracks!
I will enjoy this!
Did you notice the rumbling stuff when we flipped the reactor away from the ceiling?
We must find a way up there and discover why. For the dog report.
For the dog
what's
report.
that console telling you?
That you should come do the honors.
Alrighty.
Okay.
I'll push the button.
This whole thing's a lift. We can ride it all the way up there.
I guess Nova
It's an
Corps and
elevator.
Grease monkeys don't get the cool flying suits.
Typical. Nobody respects their engineers these days. If you want efficiency, you gotta make. Whoa, Clark.
Rocket clamps! They're shutting us down!
Well put.
More freaks approach!
Florges re-inverted the core again.
We'll just have to re-invert it back!
After we take some heads.
Those who are attacking mine, mark off.
They seek to reverse our progress!
We ain't letting him flip it back over again.
Take them down before we alert the whole ship!
Yes! Bring more! Let us even the odds!
Be wary. The big one has mine.
Let's hurdle.
Guys, huddle up!
I know. It's like they want me to keep blowing them up. And I gotta admit, every time they go splat, it paints an awfully nice picture. There's no way we lose today, Quill.
Oh, thought I was gonna say, oh, whoa, whoa. Oh. Oh.
We are painting the battlefield right now, Rocket, in so many shades. But
I didn't even read it.
too excited. This love fest, this dazzling euphoria, it'll all disappear. Who's with me?
I am with you, Peter Quill!
Whew, got lucky there.
Great.
I will deal with these fools! Continue with your investigation!
Right! Because who doesn't want to get shot in the back? Stay on them!
Whoa.
He's got mine.
I done? Oh no.
Some of these people may have been war heroes.
We'll make sure they get a heroic death. Been too long since I blew something up.
All right, let's get
Kapow.
those lights off so we can keep moving.
I will tear them from their sockets.
Ain't gonna work. My control room to play with. Looks like I can remove the clamps from here.
Good. We will not be stopped by clamps.
Gah! Sneaky das bags. They scrambled the power circuit, so I can't release them.
Tired of these clamps.
Gonna have to reroute the circuits one by one to reset the power grid. Here, I'll get the door for you.
Oh yeah,
You
another.
should be able to see the grid with your visor.
Yeah. So ecstatic by it too.
What does Howler's Hope do anyway? Other than being a giant pain in the tail.
Okay, visor's up. Now what?
You should see power grids along the walls around it. Find their powered up nodes.
Looking for glowy power nodes. Gamora, can you pry this wall open?
No, I just end up wrecking my blade.
Drax, I need a hole here to reach the grid.
Then you will have one.
Kinda wondering why Cosmo didn't fetch a bunch of his muscle and do this himself.
That's gotta be one of the power nodes. Just need to reroute it.
Whoops. All right.
Stay alert. Quill has a knack for pushing the wrong buttons or crossing the wrong wires.
Groot, I think I have an idea. Use your roots to raise that platform with me on it.
Oh.
Kind of a Groot root boost thing.
Root root. Root root boost.
Did that do anything?
I see it now. You got half of it rerouted. Now work on the other room.
Okay, getting the hang of
Is that low anyway?
That's factually untrue. Okay, I bet I can reroute the power to get myself back out of here.
Solid plan.
Oh, let me get my thing here.
Hell yeah! Who's smarter than Nova Corps?
This would go a lot faster if we all had the ability to scan.
Yeah, you got any priceless lattice hex ornadium crystals lying around? I'll gladly build them.
Doors open, and I got the power flowing through.
Almost
What
qualified to be a junior engineer.
Thanks.
That everything?
A Groot in Nova Corps.
Oh.
Yeah, right.
It would have been possible. They try to recruit
Uh,
corpsmen from any world in good standing.
Not
Well,
you.
too bad. Groot's the last one, and he's too smart to ever sign up with them scuttles.
Did I go the wrong way?
Perhaps the Nova Killer knows how to redirect these machines. She has experience.
I was an assassin.
Oh. Dummy.
Looks like you
That
did
it?
Star Pants.
Nice.
Now get into the control room and hit that clamp release. I'll re-invert the core at the same time and get us moving again.
Pop that.
The clamps are unclamped.
Slick. Now get back in here before we leave you behind.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see how far you get without your button pusher.
Now that we know the infected Nova are here, we can agree that whatever's going on upstairs is really bad, right?
They were furious when we removed their power source. Must be important to their effort here.
Can't wait to smash it. Whatever it is.
And then get back to Cosmo for our reward.
All right, this is our floor. Ah. Yeah. Oh.
These doors are sealed tight.
Just look for another way out.
Drax, hit that panel where all the wires connect.
Step aside.
Good child. Get away.
Come out to the coast. We'll get together, have a few laughs.
Tiptoe to the
nothing.
window.
No, that. They must have flipped the core back. Something's powering up again.
Great. Now we're stuck in the ventilation. Great job, Quill.
Dude, I know you're peeved, and I'm sorry.
I gotta blame him for everything.
Really? That's it?
In case you hadn't noticed, there's more important things happening right now than Quill saying he's sorry. Whoa! Flark and Scott! What are these Frackling gaboons doing to Contraxia?
Frackling baboons.
Big rocket! I don't know! Looks like it's siphoning something!
Something to do with those cubes?
Don't know! I gotta get a closer look!
Peter Quill, we have been in this hangar before.
Right, right.
It's like they're stocking up on something.
But what?
Dog report item. Massive device siphoning energy from Contraxia.
Shut up, Drax.
So what is it? I think they're using the ray to fill some kind of battery. Standard galactic I/O ports, Regalian glass mat separators, pre-cathodes. I understood some of those words. I ain't never seen nothing like it. Energy readings are all over the place, but I can't tell what kind of energy it is. What the flark?
Let me just punch it.
Groot! We need to check out that giant raid thing! Can you get us across?
Dog report item! We gotta destroy this thing!
We don't even know what it is.
Plus, we'd probably end up taking out the entire ship!
And us with it.
I mean, do I just go down here, or? Guess so.
Let's avoid the scary beam!
Good advice.
Guardian of Galaxies, Cosmo Jack.
Who's a good boy?
Investigation lead him to believe Hollow is key to galaxy mystery. What is that noise?
We are compiling an extensive dog report.
Contraxia isn't looking so good.
They're killing it is what they're doing.
Tell Cosmo what is happening.
They've got this giant ray thing he pointed at the planet. It's collecting some kind of energy.
Got a feeling I'm gonna be fighting in a minute.
Centurion Corel.
Not yet.
Guardian must find her. May have answers we need.
Man, we trying. We trying, dog.
Any idea why they need so many of these batteries, Rocket?
Nope, but I know it's gonna suck for us.
Dog report item.
Because they
The
have
future
cheap
may be
walkie-talkies. Oh dear. Got a flyer.
terrible. Your experience fighting Centurions will be necessary here, woman.
Spread out.
That's a fine vacuum thing you've got
Whoop.
there! But what is it?
Whoops.
Has no
Oh.
effect.
Shoot the energy discs on their chest.
I am waiting for my chance.
Like a fruit fly, I can't destroy them!
We got the big one, seeing star.
Rush them, Drax!
We shall make his fall permanent.
Did not mean to do.
We're gonna need a strategy to take them out.
My plan is to blast them!
They must be vulnerable to certain tactics. More of them up on the walls and on the ground as well. They do not fight as one. This is simple.
Divide and pluck 'em.
You're gonna stop them, Rocket!
I admire your insistence, Peter Quill.
Hold them down, Groot!
Peter Quill, unleash me onto these fools. Make your peace.
We'll never
down here! Let me shoot you!
Boom.
I hope they're disconnected from the world mine.
Their system's all buggy! I am trying to destroy!
You gotta tell me what's in them batteries!
I don't think that'll work! Okay, seems to me like this ship might be ground zero for whatever's happening.
Got
We
him.
gotta find Corral, get some real answers.
Do you have any idea where she is?
I'm thinking we check her office. I don't even know how we can get there.
You know a way out of the hangar?
Yeah, same way. Rocket, can you see where that vent leads?
Anything to get out of here.
We should be prepared in case the beast tries to destroy this machinery.
Right.
Ah, I see what you were thinking, Peter Quill.
Do you see now?
Grab a battery.
Right. Just like I planned. Just like I thought.
Impressive work, Peter Quill. Just hope it does not cause an explosion.
Like how that.
Stick around to find out.
Let me go.
All right, come on. The tunnel's just past here.
Like how that battery sunk through the floor.
The Unifier has detected an intrusion. Spread out.
It will be contained.
By her will.
Move. There's too many of them.
Who's her?
In the hole. Jump.
Who's her?
Still don't get why you jumped after the kid back then. Top 10 dumbest things I ever saw you do.
You should have seen how worried he was.
Hey, Star Pants was our ticket with the captain. I was worried his death would lead to more jail time.
It was adorable.
I hate you all.
Okay, Groot. I think I know my way around. We just need to get into the tunnels on the other side there. Pretty sure this is right.
Pretty sure?
Everything was on fire last time.
I couldn't make that happen.
No, Rocket, no.
Probably not a good
Isn't that
idea.
a piece of the Uniflyer's old ship?
Unifier.
Yeah, whatever.
When we were arrested, they mentioned Raker got caught for the same thing we did.
Not exactly the same.
He got caught scavenging in the quarantine zone. How is that not the same?
Forget Raker. Our focus right now is finding Nikki.
Your focus. My focus is not dying on this stupid ship.
The dog wants us to find Centurion Corel.
Right, so we're multitasking.
I did not realize you and the girl fell down so far, Peter Quill.
I didn't fall. I jumped. Heroically.
You big green meanie.
So, we all agree that the captain and her kid are probably dead, right?
What's this?
Corel survived the worst of the war. And a relationship with Peter.
Still,
Me is very safe here, Peter Quill.
Better this than getting shot at.
speak for yourself.
You'd rather get shot at?
More fulfilling to shoot someone I don't like than look for someone I don't care about.
Our leader seems to care, and
Duck.
so we should also pretend to care.
Of course I care.
Of course you would.
Of course I can't pick this up. Through here. I remember from when
Careful, Peter Quill.
Okay, don't remember this green gas being here last time.
I think you mean deadly green gas.
This whole ship's a death trap now.
I'm sure there's a way to unburst these pipes.
There better be, because there's no way I'm walking through that.
What about your magical ice weapon, Peter Quill? Or perhaps you enjoy contemplating the intoxicating stench of death. Glorious.
There, easy peasy.
Nope.
Ah, more death gas.
Maybe Nikki and Corral are using it to protect themselves.
Hear me out on this. Maybe they're dead.
You know what, man? You're being a real...
Isn't that just right here?
Here. This is definitely the right way. Nikki's secret hideout is just through here.
Thought we were going to the captain's office.
We are. Right after we check here. Try not to break anything. This place means a lot to her.
Oh, wow. Did Nikki paint all this?
Pretty cool, right?
I can get in here now.
Little one, reveal yourself.
Knew this would come in handy.
Where'd you get a Nova passkey?
Chewie.
Careful, Peter Quill. In my experience, children often booby-trap their toys.
It's not Nikki's, it's mine.
So we're just claiming her stuff now? Because if we are...
No, I mean it literally used to belong to me.
Quill, you gotta see this. This kid's obsessed with you.
Wait, why does she have your toy?
It's just something I gave to Corel when we were together during the war, like a keepsake. It doesn't mean anything.
Does, this mean anything?
How old is the child?
No way.
12.
Ha! Congratulations, Peter Quill. You will make a terrible father. Unless the child
Yeah,
is
probably.
dead, in which case, does not matter.
Wait, is this why you dragged us here?
Clearly, the child is 12.
Yes, okay. So the dates maybe kind of match up, so it's possible,
Yeah.
I guess. As long as they had a health class on this.
You quit denying it.
Boring.
Can we just focus on if Corel and Nikki are okay? They're clearly not here, so let's move on and keep looking.
Peter's a papa.
Okay, where were we?
Congratulating you on being a father.
Should be a way to Corel's office through those pipes on the left.
Yeah, I see an opening. Could be there's a latch on the inside. Allow me, Star Dad.
I get it!
Guys, can we not make light of all this? Still don't know if they're okay.
I am capable of feeling concern while still laughing at you, Peter Quill.
Gotta admit it, Quill. Kid's whole setup is pretty impressive. The way she rigged her terminal to the emergency power grid.
I told you, she's a smart kid.
Perhaps Peter Quill did not sire this child after all.
Yeah, I could see that. She just don't seem dopey enough.
Maybe she gets everything from the mother's side.
Yes, she should have exhibited at least some foolishness.
If I had a kid, she or he would definitely be super cool and smart.
So just like Nikki.
That's the elevator I took with Corel and Nikki. We're lucky, maybe they're on their way down right now.
It did seem unlikely.
All I know is I'm really starting to hate this elevator.
Hate to admit it, but I have a really bad feeling about Corel and Nikki.
Feelings mean nothing. We must see the bodies for ourselves.
I hope Worldmind has a solid life insurance policy.
Brace yourself!
Anyone else nervous about what we're gonna find in Corel's office?
I am nervous we will find nothing. This mystery demands answers.
Everyone okay? Anyone hurt?
What? Are you gonna start being all paternal now?
We're fine, Peter. We know how to fight.
I know, I just...
We'll find them. Worry. You said Corel's office was up top somewhere?
Yeah, just need to make our way up. Next stop, Corel's office.
What did... Oh.
Come on, just admit it, Quill. You're freaking out right now. This whole deadbeat dad thing's gotta be eating at you.
Some need many years to fully comprehend their paternal responsibility.
The prospect of maybe being a dad is a little scary.
A little?
Embrace the panic, Peter Quill. It is the essence of fatherhood.
Any more enemies?
Well, that don't
Coming.
look good.
There was
Popping
a
out?
struggle.
Nope.
Hello? Corel? Nikki?
Looks empty.
Feels empty.
Maybe they're hiding.
There are always strange writings on the wall.
I'm gonna try and get in her computer, see if I can wipe my criminal history.
Rocket!
I'm kidding. I'm gonna access her logs. You wanna know what happened here or not?
Fine. The rest of us will take a look around. Maybe they left a clue or
The
something.
scribbles are Kree. This one says, Mother knows best.
Alright.
Return, hope, promise. The resemblance is uncanny.
She doesn't look anything like me. She's blue. Besides, why wouldn't Corell have just told me?
Protect her daughter.
Who's this?
Will. Copulating with you was a capital offense under the Kree purity laws.
That's not a real thing, is it?
Okay.
Kree are extremely strict about their bloodline.
Guess I'm not gonna look at that.
So, when Corell said we shouldn't be doing this...
He was being literal.
Brute.
Nikki's ID. Something seems off, though.
What do you mean, off?
It's hot in here.
I don't know. Like it's been flagged or something. Not sure.
What's the girl's date of birth on those documents? Does it match with the typical Kree gestation period?
I really wouldn't know.
Perspective. Copulating with you is extremely objectionable.
From other perspectives, too.
This does not look good.
For you?
No, for Nikki. What are the chances the Kree are involved in any of this?
The Council of Purity.
I'm done yet.
When they punish someone, they make sure everyone knows.
Shut up, Gamora.
Corell and Nikki would be hanging from a wall.
Any luck getting in?
The thing's pretty well protected. I need time. Okay, I'm in. But I got bad news, lover boy.
What did you find?
Come here and I'll show you.
I'm right here.
So what am I looking at?
Nothing.
She's the captain. Captains keep logs.
You keep logs?
I'm trying to tell you, they're gone.
I
All of
keep
them.
logs.
Almost like the world mind went out of its way to sever everything.
Have you tried turning it off and on?
What about backups? Doesn't every Nova ship have a central hub or something?
A Nexus mainframe, yeah. If there's ghosts anywhere in the system, that's where.
I categorically refuse.
Not literal ghost, Drax. He's talking about data. Right?
Yes, but we'd have to access the Nexus directly. Means going to the bridge.
We're not leaving until we find out what happened.
Center of operations it is. According to the ship's map, the bridge should be right through here.
Right there?
Dog report item. It's one of them priests down there, ain't it?
What is that? Oh, we get to see what the thing is.
Nuts to this. I'm out of here.
Stop.
Should have known that was gonna break. That's why I just kept on going. Freaking robot. They worship a robot. Really?
Dog report item. We are under attack.
Alright.
By a giant robot.
What is your weakness? Fire. I don't have that.
All we had to do was walk quietly across the corridor.
I, for one, prefer the violent path. Release her at once, or face the destroyer.
Feels like I've been shooting that big bot for hours. Wrap him up, bud.
I won't make it, Quill!
Hang tight.
Thanks, Quill. That was close.
You okay?
Well assisted, Peter Quill.
I can barely cut into his armor.
I do not find it particularly appealing. Peter Quill! The assassin is in trouble!
That's one big bad.
What is next, Peter Quill?
Punching in the butt.
Some human skill is infinitely more satisfying.
You know what else is satisfying? Not dying.
I'll enjoy this.
Bust out the smart bomb. Let's see those brand. Rip him a new one.
I am leaning toward Robot Priest over Priest Robot for the dog report. Why not both?
Barely catching this thing.
We need to focus.
You
He'll
just
take me
messed with
down.
the wrong captain.
Put him down before I carve out your eyeball.
I'm gonna do it anyway. I know I'm about to beat him, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
I cannot keep these monsters at bay. They keep pushing in.
He's right, Quill. We're in a terrible position here. Every time I turn around, the Scud and Flark bags are too close.
So what if these Flark bags close in? I say we let them. It'll be their due, not ours. No one fights dirtier than us. So if they get too close, fake a fall and take their heads off. Who's with me?
Can't wait to take him down!
Oh, yeah!
We're all agreed the church is part of this now, right?
The giant priest definitely confirms
We
it!
must tell the dog about the priest.
Robot priest.
Dog
Says
Prince.
the mutt's not answering.
Keep trying. Rest of us can focus on figuring a way out.
Really? This is the server room, right? And servers mean data?
I can't just plug servers into my skull.
Why not?
That'll do it.
Well played, Quill.
How am I supposed to know why
All
the
aboard?
ain't picking up? Keep trying. Okay, so according to the map I saw, Nexus should be just above us.
Where's...
Shall I throw the rodent?
Come on. All right, let's look around. Maybe we can find something.
Man,
How
what
do
I
I
would
get
give
in
to
there?
get into some of these servers.
I
guess
thought
this
that was
way.
the plan.
Plan is to get to the bridge and hope that maybe someone left the Nexus unlocked. Wouldn't get my hopes up.
Dog report item. We have encountered a formidable new enemy, but still no sign of ghosts.
He didn't mean literal ghosts. Ghosts in the system. Remnants of data.
Let it go. Just let him think there are ghosts.
There's an open panel up in the... You're blaming him for that?
His panic scampering is what caused the final break.
Your oversized gut is what caused the first 50 breaks.
Guys! Pretty sure it was already cracked.
Hey, Groot, any luck getting through to Cosmo yet?
Nope, still nothing.
Reception will probably be better once we're on the bridge.
Good.
Okay, this is it, the command center.
Which I guess makes
Point of view.
that the next control terminal.
Fingers crossed we find something useful.
Let's get it.
I'm thinking you should do the honors, Quill.
Locked. I wonder though. Nikki really didn't want her mom to know about this passkey she gave me.
No way is some kid's card gonna bypass the Nexus.
we're in.
You're kidding.
Well,
Yes! Guys, we're in!
Go to the criminal records, Quill. I want to see my files. 20 units, mine's the biggest. They can't be that scary if they share a record.
I've heard of this guy. He's part of a private army called the Lethal Legion.
What is it with you Humies and your stupid names?
Whoa, whoa, whoa! So, Drax's criminal record is pretty big.
That is what your mother said.
It's great, because his mother's dead.
I thought there'd be more here. Barely scratches the surface.
You know, for a non-spacefaring species, us humans sure get around. Hey, isn't that the guy we saw when we tried to pay our fine?
Jack
Yeah,
Black.
that's him.
Look, it's Drax's girlfriend.
Lady Hellbender is not my girlfriend.
Isn't this your friend from the bar?
Yep,
Grand Unifier Raker. Wonder what he was looking for in the quarantine zone.
probably nothing good.
Read it and weep, losers. There ain't a single scam me and Groot haven't pulled off. You name it, we've done it.
Wow, when Kree cops go bad, they really go bad.
Actually, an accuser is the equivalent of a judge, jury, and executioner. Wow, your record's a lot bigger than I expected.
How big were you expecting? Another guy from Earth.
Fun fact, that bounty
John
we
did.
put out is how me and Groot met Quill.
I am unfamiliar with this Kree.
One of the nameless.
Oh, spooky.
Get to the juicy stuff already.
Let me get this straight. She became a teapot? That's what my source said.
Amazing.
I hate you all.
It's a Leviathan on purpose and is still a better pilot than Quill.
Gotta be something.
Hey, isn't that...
The mining ship we explored in the quarantine zone, yeah.
When's the footage from?
Signal stronger. We must be close.
How close?
Hard to say. There's too much interference.
Guess I found the right thing.
Found something.
Hey, what are you...
Watch out!
She went in after we left.
Oh dear.
Flark. That thing. You don't think.
It is the creature that devoured our monster.
Could have been a million things. I mean, it's restricted space for a reason.
I'm Groot.
No, you're a Lotus Scud. That thing's got nothing to do with us.
That gem Corell picked up. I think it's the same one we shot in the quarantine zone.
We? You're the one who shot it.
Fine, the gem I shot. The point is that shadow thing came out of it. We did this.
The quarantine zone's a giant death trap. So we released a shadow thing. We made it out, didn't we? Your stupid girlfriend probably did too.
You've been saying the whole time she's probably dead.
Probably alive, probably dead, whatever. Important thing is, we're all fine.
Corell is tough. If anyone made it out, it's her. I know it.
Alright. Nothing to see there. I'm about to fight.
Guardians
Oh Lord.
of the galaxy.
Yes?
You misread our intentions.
No, you've made them pretty clear.
Sometimes sacrifices must...
I had to check.
Groot, sweep the leg.
Grand Unifier. Breaker. Right? First, let me just say it's really cool that you've heard of us, right, guys? And it's cool that you didn't try to kill us just then, especially with your two pals right there. Could have totally ripped us apart the moment you walked in, which we obviously all appreciate. But also, we've kind of got a few questions, like...
Where
Don't
are
think the button's
Centurion
working.
Corell and her daughter? You came here seeking truth. Rejoice. The matriarch wishes to share it with you.
Okay, that is really not cool.
What do you mean he's not picking up?
Come! The matriarch awaits.
Not good. Thank you for watching my video today. If you would, please give the video a like. Subscribe to the channel. I'd greatly appreciate it. If you want to see some other content, I'll have it somewhere, link, you know, anywhere. Subscribe in the middle if I can get my hand in the right spot. But I appreciate it, and as always, be blessed.